Hey there, Facebook. How you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. This is Anita Gibson, coach, speaker, educational strategist, and president of PXL Academy. I wanted to check in tonight. I know it's late, but I wanted to come in and ask you a question. What's passion got to do with it? So tonight is going to be a true confession from myself. And I'm going to reveal something to you that is going to uncover myself in order that you might be able to learn from my error and be able to make better choices in a certain way than I did. And so here goes. Hey there, Keisha. Good to see you. I had a passion. I had a passion for helping struggling students to begin to find out how amazing they truly were. Hey there, Priscilla. Good to see you. I had a passion for helping students find their strengths and to find out what they needed help with, to give them tools and resources, because I got so tired of hearing moms crying on the phone, frustrated and hopeless because they knew their child needed another situation, another academic situation, another academic setting, but they didn't know what to do. And so my husband and I, we started the Raise Foundation, and the first project in that foundation was PXL Academy. Well, I knew how to run program. I had been running programs for years. I knew how to start them. I knew how to get all the paperwork together. I knew how to get the staff. I knew how to put the program together. And so I thought I was good. I thought that if you knew how to run a program, then you could manage a nonprofit. And I was really, really wrong. Because passion is not enough. And that's why I'm asking tonight, what's passion got to do with it? Passion is great. It takes you so far. But if you are not willing to get some knowledge and what to do and to learn what to do with that knowledge, your passion will actually frustrate you. You can have a passion to want to help your child, but if it only stays a passion, a desire, a hope, and you never take the time to get knowledge, to read books, to talk to people, to get a coach, to talk to someone who's been there before, your passion is going to frustrate you. It's going to make you feel guilty. Your desire to help your child because you know and you see that they need help is going to absolutely make you frustrated. I think that's the best word for it. And so I want to encourage you, don't be like me. And because I knew one component, I knew how to do a program. But what I realized as I began to get in it, and especially since I have been connected to Jen's nonprofit Nuggets, and she as Jennifer Yarborough as my nonprofit coach, I was not equipped to be a CEO of a nonprofit because all I knew was program. I didn't know about budgets, and I didn't understand about board members, and I didn't really get about marketing, and I didn't understand how to fundraise. And just like with your students, with your children, when you're trying to help them, there's all these things that you have to learn. And at first it feels overwhelming. So sometimes you don't do anything and you pretend like you're helping. But the truth is you can't really help them until you get the tools that you need to really be successful. So I will never be a good CEO until I'm willing to admit, first of all, I need help. And then I need to take that passion that God has given me and gain the tools that I need to be effective. I need to pay the money that I need to get coached. I need to purchase the programs that I need to help me to become better. And until I'm willing to do those things, my passion will always be something that frustrates me. It will be something that actually makes me feel guilty because I know I should be doing it. I'm trying to do it, but I am not effective. And so tonight I want to encourage you, if you don't feel effective in the area of your passion, in the area of being passionate for your child and helping them to improve, you're missing something. And it's probably knowledge, information, and the ability to know what to do with them. The Bible calls it wisdom. So information alone is still not going to help you. You can read the books, you can talk to people, but you have to learn how to take the information and then apply it. Your child needs you to invest in them to the level that you're willing to read the book, take the class, talk to the experts, find out what it is they need help for. Pay for the assessment so you can find out, is their struggle with their learning style? Is it that there's a special needs thing going on? What is the problem? You can't just guess at it. You have to know, which means you have to take the time to go get the tools, the diagnostics, the professionals that can help you. Then you will no longer be frustrated. That's right. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Because once you, good Keisha, thank you. Once you have those three, then you can move forward. And your passion will no longer frustrate you, but it will fuel you to be able to move to the next place that God has for you. So don't be like me. Don't jump in the water with both feet, thinking that your passion is going to be enough to make you successful. Because if I had not run into Jen, my nonprofit coach, in this season of my life, in my second year in a nonprofit where I didn't know how to be a CEO, I would be failing right now. I believe that in the fall of 2017, I would have been closing the doors to my business because I did not know how to run it. And I'm just being upfront and honest with you guys. I would have been in the statistic, 85% of African American businesses fail. That's where I was heading because I did not understand what I didn't understand. I did not know what I didn't know. And until you're willing to get the expertise that you need, until you're willing to invest the money, the time, the effort, the energy, you will not be able to help your child in the way that they need it. And we only get one shot at this as a parent. They only pass through our lives one time in a season that we're able to catch the issues that they have, the problems that are going on. Every day we wait and we keep hoping for the best is another day lost. Another day when their esteem is being torn down. Another day when they decide, I don't like school anymore. Another day when their potential is being quietly killed. I know that's not your intention. And I know that's not your desire. Like it wasn't mine. I wanted to see those African American male boys come rolling in the door. I wanted to be able to help them and make a difference. But I didn't have all the tools that I needed. But thank God I'm getting them now. I still don't have them all, but I know what I need to get. Thank you, Jerry. Awesome. Thank you. I know what I need. And so now I'm going to humble myself. I'm going to say, I don't know. I'm going to take that coach, and sometimes Jen tells me things and she says things that I should have done this and I should have done that and I could have done it this way. And it hurts me sometimes because, I think I'm good and I got it all together, but I won't get better unless I'm willing for somebody to tell me the truth about where I am, because I can't get to the next level unless I'm honest about where I am. And sometimes I'm not where I need to be. And that's okay. That's what I'm learning. It's okay to not be where I need to be, because when I admit I'm not where I need to be, then I can begin to get where I need to get to. That's it, Priscilla. Growth is essential. I will not live out the rest of my life, for however long it is, whether it's 1 more year, 10 more minutes, 20 more years, without being willing to grow. And growth is painful, guys. It costs you something. It's almost 11, probably going on 12 o'clock tonight. And we were out ministering to some folk. But I knew I had made a commitment to do these videos every day for the next 30 days. So it didn't matter that I'm tired. It didn't matter that I'm dealing with some emotional stuff. It didn't matter that I've had at least 3 or 4 people who call me on the phone crying in despair today. I took time out to pray with them. I thank God for the privilege that he trusted me with them, that he trusted that I would be able to encourage them and pray for them. But I love you guys enough to know that I'm not just doing this for 30 days so I can fulfill a commitment, but I've made a commitment to parents. I need to stand up and show up because somebody's life is dependent on me. Someone, and this is an image in my mind, is out in the ocean and there's no ships in sight. They're just in the water and they have an inner tube around them, but they've been in the water for a long time, waiting and hoping that someone would come by to save them. And their hand, this mom, her hand is up in the air. This is what I see. She's crying out for someone to save her. And her hand is about to go down for the last time. And God is saying to me, how much longer can she wait for you, Anita? How much longer can she hold on to that life raft in the hope that you're going to show up and speak up and get better and do what you need to do? It's on me. It's my responsibility because the gift that God has given me does not belong to me. The experiences that I've had over the last 20 years are not mine. They're mine in that I experienced them, but they're not mine in the wisdom that I've gained through going through them. They belong to God, and I am responsible now to give those to other women. I will not stand by and let you think there is no hope. That's right, Jerry. Honor and integrity is key. I will not stand by and let you think your child is hopeless, that it's too late because they're in high school or wherever they are, or they'll never be able to read, or they'll never amount to anything, or you're not a good mom, or you'll never be good enough. Those are all lies from the pit of hell, and I come against them in the name of Jesus. You can do all things. And whatever problem you have right now, your responsibility is to keep trusting God, but get your tools. Take the time to find out how to be good at what you need. That's right, Keisha. Take responsibility. We don't have to wait on the government any longer. We don't have to wait on your school any longer. We don't have to wait on the community any longer. God has given you to that child, and you can make the difference. Just you. That's how much power you have. So tonight, as I close, I encourage you, whatever you haven't done, a spirit of guilt is not okay. Do not receive it. No regrets. Let it go. But if you hear the word, if you hear God speaking to you right now, decide you're going to do something different today. Because that's all he requires. Something different today. Because that's all he needs. And he can restore the years that the Old Testament talks about that cankerworm has eaten. He can restore the things that you should have done that you didn't do. He can make it right. I'm a living witness. And so tonight, I want you to know that I love you. And I know that you can do this. And so on that note, I want to remind you, this is Anita Gibson, coach, speaker, an educational strategist, and you need to ask yourself the question, what's passion got to do with it? Thank you, Jerry. Bless you too. Good night, y'all. Love you.